Hello everyone, this is Tim, and it is Monday night, the 20th of December, and I am in the living room of my brother's house here in Pennsylvania. Obviously, I made it here in one piece, and thought I'd make another video, just let everybody know how things are going here. Spent most of the day with my mother. She's taken an interest in changing her diet a little bit and trying to get more healthy. So I took her out to a burger place and introduced her to plant-based meat. And she actually enjoyed it quite a bit. So I'll probably buy her a big supply of it before I leave. And nice visiting with my one brother so far. He's out playing pool right now, and he was telling me earlier about his new pool cue that he got that he only uses to break with. And over the course of his pool playing career, he has, forget the term he used, but he sinks the 8-ball on the first shot and wins the game in one shot. And he's done that 15 times in his career. So he's pretty good. Apart from that, I've just really been paying a lot of attention to what's going on with Hex right now. It's very encouraging to see the price go back up. I can hardly wait till tomorrow morning to go visit with some of the guys that I onboarded the last time I was here and the year before. It's going to be nice to bear good news when I walk through their door tomorrow. So, between that and the Pulse Exchange sacrifice, which is on the verge of happening, yeah, that is going to be really awesome. 2022 is going to be a very profound year, I believe, very much. It's like crypto is taking over the world and Hex is taking over crypto is essentially what is unfolding here. And it's like, people that are just now buying Hex and staking it. Wow, it is going to be phenomenal. Saturday night, I went to a Christmas party at Freddie Quotes' house, and it was just a real privilege to meet his family and his parents and his stepmother and a bunch of his neighbors and co-workers, and there was probably 30 people there at one point at least, if not more. And it was interesting because I ended up onboarding someone who was a friend of one of the guests. And it was a girl who just happens to be from Westchester, Pennsylvania, which is like a half hour away from where I'm at right now. So that was just really interesting. I basically had her download the Coinbase app and the MetaMask wallet and explained to her the process of buying Ethereum and sending it to MetaMask and swapping it for Hex. And she does have experience with crypto, so it wasn't like I was speaking a foreign language to her. And I told her she could call me if she had any questions on any of the steps. So that will be, I hope she ends up getting some. And then there was another man that I met there named Adam, who, again, was just stopping through on his way to visit family, like down in South Carolina. And he was like a friend of a guest. And, he ended up getting my phone number, and I told him he could talk to me if he needed help buying Hex. He took quite an interest in it. So it's like Hex was pretty much the the center of attention there. It's kind of funny. Um, but it was just really, really awesome. You know, this is one of the things that makes Hex so awesome is the relationships that we're building amongst one another here. You know, to be invited into somebody's home that they didn't know me. I only knew Freddie just a few times we've talked online, like on chats and on YouTube and stuff like that. I mean, apart from that, he didn't know anything about me. So, you know, the fact that he was willing to invite me into his home, you know, that means a lot. You know, it's to earn that kind of trust from people is very rewarding. It's not something that happens all the time. And so, yeah, it was just an awesome experience. And the next day, I met up with Cabana Crypto in Maryland, and we had lunch together and posted pictures of it on Twitter, a picture of me and him, and then a picture of Freddie and I from his house. And again, Cabana and I have a lot of similarities, so it made for a great conversation. And again, you know, if it wasn't for Hex, I probably never would have met him and wouldn't have enjoyed just having a meal with him. So far, this trip has just been totally awesome. Everything that's been happening has just been wonderful. Probably the biggest challenge of the trip so far, besides driving through a lot of inclement weather, is the fact that it suddenly got really cold here at night, and my Tesla loses a lot of range overnight when it gets really cold. So I have a feeling I'm going to be charging a little more frequently than I originally planned, which is actually no big deal because right now some of the charging stations are allowing people to charge their cars for free for Christmas, for the holiday season. So a couple of the chargers that I stopped at, I noticed that it wasn't charging me as my car was charging, and I thought something was wrong. But after checking the app later, Tesla sent me a message telling me, yeah, free charging in select stations around the country. So that's really thoughtful. You know, when was the last time, you know, a brand name gas station gave away free gas because it was Christmas? So, you know, just one more reason to love Tesla. You know, I'm telling you, it's like Teslas are to cars what Hex is to crypto. It's like, you know, the conventional internal combustion engine is like Bitcoin. It's just an antiquated technology. It's very problematic, which is why there's garages and mechanics all over the place here where I'm at right now. It's like there's a mechanic on almost every corner in some towns. You know, gas engines are problematic. They've got tons of moving parts and things break down easy, and things are always having to be replaced in order for cars to pass inspection here in Pennsylvania. You know, they have emissions testing and inspection that you have to be subjected to every year. They don't have that in Arizona because there's not as many cars, but, you know, just having a Tesla just makes it that much better because there's no emissions. So what is there to test? So anyway, so yeah, it is being a very Merry Christmas so far, and I hope it is for you too. And we'll see what the rest of the time here brings. But my youngest brother has offered to host our family Christmas dinner for the first time. So it seems like the rest of us are going to have to help him accomplish that, but I'm up to the challenge, as I told the rest of my family. So I hope your families are all, you know, just as engaging also. Anyway, that's that. So y'all have a good night, and hopefully I'll do at least one more video before this is all said and done. Bye.